A young professional was sitting in his office one day when he felt a sudden urge to escape his mundane routine. He was tired of working hard in the corporate world and longed for a break. So he decided to take a holiday in a tropical city. He booked a flight, and in a few hours, he was already on a white sand beach sipping a refreshing coconut. He spent the morning swimming in the crystal clear water and soaking up the sun's warm rays. As the day wore on, he began to feel restless. The beach was beautiful, but he couldn't shake off the feeling that he was missing out on something. He went back to his hotel room, had a shower, and decided to go out for the night. He decided to go to a beach bar. That's when he saw her, a beautiful dancer with a smile that could light up the room. They started talking, and he was immediately smitten. Her name was Anna, and she was everything that he had ever dreamed of. She was kind, intelligent, and funny. And as the day went on, he found himself falling in love with her. They spent the evening together dancing at a local disco, and he couldn't get enough. He loved the way she looked at him, the way she touched him, and the way she made him feel. He knew that he had to stay in this tropical paradise just a little longer. Over the next few days, he and Anna explored the city together. They went to the beach, the park, and even took a trip to the mountains. He was having the time of his life, and he couldn't imagine anything better. But deep down, he knew that he couldn't stay there forever. He had a life back home that he couldn't just ignore. On his last night in the city, he and Anna went back to her place. He was sad that he had to leave, but he was also excited to go back to his life. He said goodbye to Anna and boarded his plane the next morning. Back in his office, he tried to focus on his work, but he couldn't shake off the feeling that he had left something important behind. He thought about Anna and how much he loved her. He knew that he couldn't live without her. He quit his job, called his friends, and told them that he was moving to the tropical city. They all told him he was making a big mistake. He sold a lot of his belongings and terminated the lease on his flat, packed his things, and was on a plane to the city within a few weeks. When he arrived, he went straight to the disco where he used to go with Anna. But she wasn't there. He was worried that he had made a mistake, but then he saw her across the room. She was just as beautiful as he remembered. They hugged each other tightly, and then she introduced him to her friends. They all went out together and had the time of their lives. Anna was so happy that he had come back for her. She couldn't believe that he had actually left his life behind for her. A week later, she took him to meet a friend of hers who had a job for him. He was hoping for an office, but instead he was taken to a dingy office building. It turned out that he had been sold to a scam call center and was now a slave. He was now working 16-hour days in a call center, scamming innocent people from their money with no escape in sight.